Hey everybody, it's Vaughn here from Gospel University, and listen, today we're going to talk about two things you can do that are instantly going to upgrade your piano playing. Let's jump into it right now. All right, so what we're going to do, we're going to take a song, let's do Amazing Grace, pretty simple, and we're going to show you how you can stop playing it simple with just triads. And how to add two things in there that are going to make your playing of this song, or any song for that matter, sound more professional and more snazzy and jazzy and flavorful instantly. Now, those two things are what? Inversions and diminished chords. Now, I know you've probably heard a lot about that stuff before, but I'm going to show you real applicable ways to do that. All right, I'm going to show you real life ways to do that and understand the thinking that most pro players have when they're doing it. So let's take a look. So there's a few inversions we want to really be familiar with, and there's only maybe two of them. One is the one major. You want to be comfortable playing all those. All right, pretty simple. Also, you want to be familiar with the inversion of dominant chords. Dominant chords. And it's not just the 5 dominant. Not that one, but any of them that we can use. Now, these are called, this is the primary dominant, meaning the main one, and it's a secondary dominant, which means these are any dominant that you use outside of this one right here. Now, those are the two main types of chords that you want to be very comfortable with having inversions. Now, you also want to be comfortable with diminished chords that approach the inversions of the one major chord, right? Now, here's what I mean. So, for instance, when I'm going to this, I'm going to use the half step below to do that. See? See? That is that inversion of dominant again. See? How the 1 triad and the flat 7 is the F dominant. The F dominant is 7 right there. Okay? So how does this affect what we play? It allows us to do some deceptive cadences or resolutions. Deceptive meaning you're going to flip the script a little bit so that your stuff doesn't sound the same all the time. Now, how do we know to make these work? Doing the following. You got to see how the melody note matches up with the different types of chords. And I'll show you. So, if I did Amazing Grace, right? See, C, F, A, F, A, right? Now I want to look and see what other types of chords I can do with that. So when I know the section and the structure chord progression of the song, I know it stays on the 1. So I'm also looking at a lot of other substitutions I can do. And it goes to the 4, and it goes to the back to the 1. Now, what about this? What if we didn't do that? What if we did See? It automatically sounds more professional, right? What we did, the diminish, then the inversion of the dominant chord, like I talked about. See what I'm saying? Then, how sweet, instead of doing the sound, watch this. See? So, another inversion of the 1. See? Wasn't lying to you. All right. So when you do this, it allows you immediately to switch things up. You don't always have to go back to the 1. You don't always have to. You can always mess around with it and make it sound like it's never ending by deceptively resolving your chords and whatnot. So let me show you a full example of how that looks in fullness. And I'm going to be utilizing the inversions of the 1 major chord only, the diminished leading up to it, and inversions of dominant chords. And I'm going to be using a few of them. Most common ones are going to be the 3 dominant, right? And also variations. And also, so we have this one, right? This is a dominant. We'll also watch this inversion of it. It's a dominant flat 9. Look. It kind of becomes diminished a little bit. See that? Because this is an inversion right there. See that? So now you're going to see how that comes in. So, May. See? Watch this. See? Inversion of a dominant chord. See? 5 dominant. But do an inversion. See? Putting the 7th, flat 7, in the bass of it. See that? Or, see? Inversion of a dominant, diminish, inversion of the 1 chord again. See? Then, dominant chord, normal. See? And then go right to, I have to do that. Or I could do, or, and this allows you to do, dominant chord, see? And like I said, diminish. Going to the 6. See? Oh, so those are the things you can do. So, watch this. See? Instead of doing, I could do. See? So I hope you see how that works, okay? So those are 3 things you can do. Pay attention to the 1 inversions. Pay attention to the inversion of dominant chords. It also could be 5 dominant. Right? You can also 3 dominant. See, what if I did that? Amazing grace, how sweet the sound. See? Inversion of A dominant. That's say. You see what I'm saying? So just those 3 things automatically takes it from going to and you add some rhythm in, and you're off to the races. All right? So this is Vaughn from the Gospel University. Listen, I want you to get killing. That's my only goal here, all right? Now, there's a lot of thinking that went into why I know what to do, what I'm doing, okay? And yes, this will make you sound killing immediately if you apply it, but there's a lot more things you can do. A lot. And I want you to be able to know how to think like I do and think like how a lot of other musicians do in order to create that stuff. Because what if I didn't want to do just stay in F? What if I wanted to do just Amazing Grace, how sweet the sound. See what I'm saying? That save a wretch like me. There's a lot of stuff. I messed up a couple times there. But that's what you do. You can feel around for ideas and stuff like that. It makes sense. So I want you to be able to have the ability to do that on the spot like I did. And yes, you fumble. But guess what? I know how to go correct it. And I want you to be able to do the same thing. So if you want my help and my team's help on showing you not just some little tricks, like I said, they'll work. I've given you a fish to eat. But if you want to learn how to fish for yourself, listen, click the link below in the description. Book a session with us so we can see how we can work with you in our piano coaching program, our piano accelerator coaching program. We've had thousands of students at this point over the last 10 years. And on our pages and stuff, you can see our students before and after results. We show all the receipts, okay? We don't just show people playing and you don't know what their background is. No, we show you the beginning of when they came in and the ending of when they got out. Why? Because I'm not just giving them stuff to just copy from me. I'm teaching them how to think so they can create it for themselves, all right? So hopefully, if that's something that you think you'd benefit from as a piano player, if you're struggling for a while, you're tired of just copying, being in the YouTube hamster wheel, book a call with us. Let's talk. And if we can help you, we will. Until next time, this is Vaughn from Gospel U. Peace.